Watch Team Skeek from Thailand.
เรามาถ่ายตัวอยากเห็นปัน
สวัสดีครับ
สวัสดีครับ
Hello everyone We are the Skeek team from Kasetsart University Thailand Our project is I Feel My name is M This is Ok Non and Pe Our project focuses on the education of hearing impaired people. Do you know how many hearing impaired are there in this world? According to the World Health Organization, there are over 364 million hearing impaired people. The problem is the communication between hearing impaired and non-hearing impaired people, and we are like living in a different world. In a world with 6.8 billion people, 364 million are hearing impaired. That means for every 19 people, one is hearing impaired. This represents a huge communication problem, and this communication problem leads to an educational problem, their lack of advanced education. Why? Because at most universities, in order to understand a lecture, you must be able to hear it, right? And worldwide, there's only one university which provides advanced education for them, which is Gallaudet University in Washington, D.C., USA. According to their website, they said that they are the world's only university which all programs and services are specifically designed for the deaf and hard of hearing students. The world's only university for 364 people. You can see that there is a very large gap of education between hearing impaired people and non-hearing impaired. They have potential, but they don't have an opportunity. So our vision is to enable them to study in any school and university with normal people, instead of founding a new university like Gallaudet, which is not easy, right? So our solution is let a computer be their ears with speech recognition and sign language system. So let's take a look at I Feel. Imagine that I am a teacher, and this is a lecture room. Every time I speak into the microphone, I Feel will show my spoken words on the screen next to my face with sign language animation. If you are a hearing impaired student, you cannot hear my voice, but you can see it. With this approach, a teacher doesn't have to know sign language, and no interpreter is needed. And I Feel also supports more than one speaker.
This sounds interesting, but will it work in practice?
Volunteers at the Thai Association for the Deaf have used I Feel, and they think that with this software they could follow a spoken lecture.
What about higher education? Can I Feel recognize and translate the vocabulary used in advanced courses?
I Feel use American Sign Language, which is used at Gallaudet University for the deaf. I Feel spell out words that don't have a sign. And the user can also add words to the dictionary for special terminology. Just add new words are added to spoken English. So that's all for our live demo. Thank you very much. Imagine the world with I Feel in every school and university. It would enable them to study at anywhere they choose, even in the best universities, along with the best students. I Feel use only a web camera, a microphone, and a computer with iFeel application. That means using this system is a very low-cost solution compared with the others. And here's how it works. iFeel has three main components: speech recognition, sign language, and face detection. Speech recognition system converts spoken words to text. And in this case, we use Microsoft Speech API for this speech recognizer. After that, sign language system, we use this converted text to generate sign language animation. Some say that it can't be done by a machine. But we have implemented this kind of machine learning in order to generate sign language animation. To generate sign language animation, we must change normal grammar into sign language grammar. This is very important. Many of sign language applications ignore this step and show sign language according to the normal sentence, which is useless for the hearing impaired because they might not understand. So, sign language system has three main components here: part of speech taker, sign language translator, and sign language animation generator. Converted text passes to part of speech taker first. Part of speech taker tag part of speech of each word in the sentence using maximum entropy Markov model algorithm. With training data, we can get weight of each node and use the algorithm to calculate the most probable part of speech of each word. In this case, for example, he saw the movie sentence. He is a personal pronoun, saw is tagged as verb in past tense. The is determiner, and movie is noun. After that, this result will be then sent to sign language translator. Sign language translator use part of speech tagging of each word in order to determine type of the sentence by purpose, like declarative sentence, interrogative sentence, or conditional sentence. And after that, it will apply the ASL grammar into the sentence. In this case, it will get rid of the determiner. Verb in past tense will be separated into finished and verb present tense. And after that, they will be rearranged according to the ASL grammar. So the result of he saw the movie sentence will be movie he finished see in American Sign Language. After that, this result will be then sent to sign language animation generator. We use animation from Vcom 3D companies of Cy Smith Studio application. According to their license agreement, they permit us to use exported animation in our application. Combined with the dictionary about 12,000 words, we can generate sign language animation and add it to speech balloon. To position the face detection, to position the speech balloon, we use OpenCV library for this face detection. And with this feature, the hearing impaired student will feel like they actually hear our spoken words through their eyes. And that's why the application is called iFeel. About the program feature. This is the main player page in iFeel. Other than speech balloon and sign language animation, it also has locking system so the student can review previous sentences or sign language animation. iFeel also has text-to-speech in case that student wants to say something but cannot speak himself. Configuration. iFeel can translate English text to the other languages using Bing Translator. Here you can set the sign language animation speed. And you can disable face detection by switching to subtitle mode, and speech balloon will be displayed at the bottom of the screen. And last but not least, video archive. You can record the video stream from this session and review it later in log viewer page. And you can hide this panel for more image area. Okay, let's go back to the home page. Using program is easy. You can just map the speaker's profile with his microphone, and it's ready to go. And this speech profile contains training data for speech recognition and face detection in order to obtain high accuracy. And iFeel also has this program setting page, which provides configuration for each user. The profile setting page lets you create, edit, and delete your profile. To create new profile, it requires you to train speech recognition and face detection, which take about 6 or 7 minutes. And the last page I have mentioned before is log viewer page. You can reveal log in the previous session with sign language animation. And you can review it with recorded video. This is the one that we have recorded recently. You can import the video while playing it. Okay, let's see what it looks like. You can see that it simulates the environment from the previous session. And after you export this video, you can upload the video clip to the YouTube or the other video streaming services. That means by using iFeel, you can create unlimited learning media for the hearing impaired. In conclusion, iFeel enables hearing impaired people to study at anywhere they choose according to their interest, according to their interest and ability. And volunteers from the Thai Association for the Deaf and Seth Sathien School for the Deaf in Thailand have used iFeel. And they think that they could use this application to attend the spoken lecture. There are currently 364 million hearing impaired population. And the statistics indicate that their population will be increased more and more and will be double in 15 years. That means this application will be able to help much more of them. iFeel help break the communication barrier so the hearing impaired can both achieve their potential and through participation contribute to the learning of others, which will lead to happier, more fulfilling life, a better society, and finally a better future. iFeel can use another recognizer other than English, like Japanese, Chinese, or even Thai, as an accurate recognizer become available. Likewise, if Bing Translator improve its translation accuracy, iFeel will also be improved. That means one day, iFeel will be a truly multilingual application. Like Steve Ballmer once said, we have to start somewhere. You will be able to speak to a computer as if you are speaking to another human being. So here we are. Give hearing impaired people a better future with iFeel. Thank you very much.